Good evening and welcome to the Next Generation Podcast. Hope everyone is having a great week. Please, if there's anyone here watching at the moment, let me know in the chat if you can hear me loud and clear before we get into today's topics. I want to make sure that the streaming is running okay. Again, I hope all of you are having a great week, and it's been a ton of news as of late. We had opening night live yesterday. There was some games shown, and today, wow. And we're gonna talk about this one. I mean, this is the elephant in the room right now. Dista Digital, and I have to say. I couldn't help myself but to get on here and talk about this with you guys and gals. So join me on this journey for maybe like an hour or less or more. So we'll see what happens. So hopefully everyone can hear me. So earlier I was talking with one of my guys in regard to Dista Digital, and me personally, I had a ton of questions. Well, I had a ton of questions, but I did ask him a few questions just to get his thoughts around it. And man, I don't get privy to the information because I have work, right? And when I'm working. I mean, everything else is it's not even civilized at that point. So here's see, I want to go ahead and jump right into it, but before we do that, before we get into the discussion, I just want to let you know that this podcast is sponsored by Dubby, so do go check them out if you like energy drinks. They do have a selection of energy blends, etc. I do have 2 blends myself. I have tested those blends. I mean, they're okay, but I am going to do a review on those blends. Hopefully I will have it up before the end of the week. But do go check them out. And if you do decide to purchase from their store, you can use the Next Generation Gaming 4 discount code so that you can save yourself some money. Also, follow us out on x.com. You can check out the Next Generation Gaming website. We also have a giveaway package that's happening right now. It's the Wolverine package giveaway. So when you do visit the website, you'll find all the entry rules for that. Now, I did see that the Xbox 25th Anniversary Limited Edition went up for pre-orders. Well, for those Xbox gamers who have been with Xbox for a very long time and just true to the Xbox brand, and that's good. That's good. I mean, I believe Xbox is doing very well with the 25th anniversary that they have going on. So I give them their flowers on that. So we are looking forward to hopefully acquiring at least 2 of those consoles. If not, we can get 1, and that'll be okay. And me as a gamer, I grew up pretty much on every console there is. So there's no discrimination over here at Next Generation Gaming, but to each their own. But the console looks amazing. The accessories looks amazing. So if we're able to get a console, we'll definitely get the keyboard, the mouse, the controller, the earbuds. We're going for the whole collector's edition. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. So I think that's going to go at 7 a.m. PDT. I think that's 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'm definitely going to be up before that time and see if I can get into whatever queue, if there is a queue, to see if I can get my hands on one of those 25th anniversary limited edition Xbox Series X consoles. Very nice. All right. So let's get into the discussion here. This to digital has been confirmed by Xbox. So we're going to play the video here. And I have not seen this video. Now, one of my guys did send it to me in the conversation that we were having, but I did not watch the video. So we're going to go ahead and watch the video and hear what they got to say.
And here with me today is Xbox's expert on the next generation of new tech, that I think I prefer him by his other title, Master of Beards, none other than Jason Ronald himself. Welcome, Jason. How are you?
I'm great, and I'm so excited to be here at Gamescom. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, of course. You've been to quite a few now. Is this number 10, right, for you?
Yeah, I love coming to Europe, and, not only is it Europe, but Germany is so important to everything that we do. And so, as you said, it's a really exciting year here for Gamescom, and we have so much going on. Last night at Opening Night Live, we showed a new set of footage for Gears of War, which I'm super excited to play in October. We announced our partnership with CD Projekt Red to bring The Witcher 3 to Battle.net. But ultimately, for me, the thing that makes Gamescom so special is just the fans and the community. This is what has made Xbox special, and just to be here in Germany to celebrate with the community and all of these great creators is just such a great time to be at Xbox.
You're so right. We've got a lot to celebrate tonight at FanFest as well. Looking forward to that.
Exactly. FanFest is one of my favorite things to do. It started here in Cologne, and it's just going to be great to spend time with the fans tonight.
100%. Can't wait. Now, speaking of the fans and also the community, there's a lot of players that take, obviously, great pride in their gaming collection, especially here in Europe. We know that Xbox players have stacks of physical games. I like to organize mine alphabetically and have a couple of collector's editions, Doom, Slayer, and Master Chief looking down, guarding all my precious loot.
Yep.
But there has been a lot of conversation lately around ownership and also rights to the games that you buy. So Jason, what do you make of it all?
Yeah, very similar to you. Like, I have a large physical collection. I have my own collector statues.
Heck yeah.
So today we're announcing we're bringing a new feature to bring all of the benefits and the flexibility of digital to players who have physical games. Because players have built their libraries of games with Xbox over the last 25 years. Many players, some have bought physical discs, some have bought their games digitally, and many of these games work across multiple generations. And even as technology changes and formats change, your library shouldn't. We have so many special memories tied into our libraries, the moments you played with your friends, and we want to be able to bring those forward, and that's really about our commitment to game preservation.
I mean, that sounds great. I really love the idea of your libraries moving forward with us, but can you maybe walk me through it a little bit? So, again, I've got a physical game copy on my shelf at home. What do I actually do with it?
Yeah, it's really, really simple. So most Xbox One and Xbox Series X titles support this. So all you have to do is just put the disc into your console. You'll be prompted to redeem a digital license, and that digital license will be tied to your account. And so now you get all of the benefits of digital. So you don't have to put the disc into your console to play the game. If the game supports Xbox Play Anywhere, you can easily play it across multiple screens. And you can even do things like cloud streaming, which you never were able to do previously from a physical disc.
Wow, I mean, that sounds sick and also really straightforward. You mentioned just then about supported titles.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, so we're launching with support for thousands of games, and we'll add more over time. And this is part of why we're launching it with the Xbox Insider, so that we can start collecting feedback, and you'll see improvements over time. But this is really just, when you think about working with thousands of games across 25 years of Xbox, very similar to how we brought the original Xbox games to PC. We're just really focused on giving you more flexibility and giving you more ways to play the games that you've bought from Xbox over many years.
Awesome. Sounds like a lot of ways to play. And with this new feature, nothing's being taken away here, right?
No, not at all. Your physical discs continue to work as they always have. You can display them with your collector's editions and just celebrate your collection. And it's really about adding more flexibility and providing more choice for you as a player.
I mean, I love that. You mentioned having a collection that spans loads of years. I know for sure I've got a game or quite a few that I would never ever want to get rid of. And as we approach Xbox's 25th anniversary, what are you hoping that players take away from this?
Yeah, for 25 years, players have invested in Xbox, and the players have really been what have made Xbox special. And so we're really focused on how do we honor that as we think about the next 25 years of Xbox. And so we just really view this as another step in making sure that your library is protected. It can move forward with you as technologies and formats change. And we're going to continue to invest in game preservation and adding new capabilities just to make sure that your library continues to get better as technology evolves.
My God, sounds awesome, and also very exciting as well. Well, Jason, thank you so much for joining us and sharing that with us today. And for Xbox Insiders, this feature begins rolling out next week on August 31st.
Okay, so let's see if we can break down what was just said here. So, one thing that I do like is when developers or anybody from either brand talk about, game preservation, and like my guy was saying here, technology continues to advance. It continues to showcase itself in a way, I'm just paraphrasing it, showcase itself in a way where you can do so much with video games, and preservation is huge because we collect video games over the years, and those collections tend to be huge and dear to our hearts because we enjoy this hobby that we call that we do. We love to play our video games. Now, I do have questions, just like many other gamers have questions when it comes to the digital, and it's good that Xbox is beta testing this with insiders and not just throwing it out there. And I am hoping that this turns out to be a win for Xbox. However, I have questions. Now, there are gamers out there that have voiced their thoughts and opinions, agreeing that this is a win for Xbox and this is bad for PlayStation, right? And we have some gamers out there that have questions like myself, and you have gamers out there that say, hey, this is not a win for Xbox. So we're gonna get right into it, starting off with my thoughts around this. I believe that this may be a win for Xbox depending on how they implement this, and it does not have any fallback where there are potential issues arising from this. And I jumped out and read some of the comments after I was having a discussion with one of my guys, and they were in alignment with some of the questions that I had about this function. And I mentioned this in my last podcast, and I was like, well, how is this going to work? How, will there be a prompt once you put your Xbox game into your console and ask you, hey, would you like to transfer this game to digital? And it seems like that is the case based on what we just heard here. So one of the questions that I do have for Xbox is, okay, so what if, let's say if we have an Xbox gamer, right? Like for myself, I just throw myself in the arena, right? Because I do have an Xbox Series X and I have physical media. So let's say if I opt out, I don't want to digitize my game, right? Will the next generation console support physical media? that was one of my questions. I threw it out on the Next Generation Gaming X page, and it was just something that I'm trying to figure out. Okay, what is the extent of this function? How far will it go? Will it stop at the Xbox Series console? Because if it stops at the Xbox Series console with this disc to digital, then it's the exact same as what PlayStation is doing. Because if they're ending physical media in 2028 and they're going all digital, then Xbox is pretty much doing the same. Now, this is not confirmation because Xbox has not come out to confirm that Project Helix is going to be an all digital console. That is something that we're all waiting to hear from Asha and her team at Xbox. But to me it's a very good question, because I have also mentioned before that it would behoove PlayStation and Xbox to continue to support physical media by supporting the disk drive. So the question is still, will there be a disk drive connected to the Helix, or will it be like a separate SKU for gamers who still have physical media? And that would be a win. That would definitely be a win, because you don't want to alienate, those gamers who have physical disc games. So again, my question was, will the next generation consoles, so when I say console, that's consoles with an S, continue to support physical media? If not, if the Xbox Series X is the last console that will support physical media, then Xbox is doing exactly what PlayStation is doing. PlayStation is just ending physical media in 2028. So they have already come out. So we just have to wait and sit back and wait for the Xbox team to say, hey, this is what the Xbox Helix is going to be. It's going to be all digital, or it's going to have a disk drive, or it's going to support a disk drive. Okay, and also, I mean, this is not about Sony, so we're not going to talk too much about Sony at all, because this is about Xbox. But I will say this: the same with PlayStation. Will they have a disk drive with the PlayStation 6, or will they have it as a separate SKU to continue to support those gamers who have physical media? Now, so I get it, right? So your prompt with, hey, would you like to transfer your, physical game, or the game that's on the physical disc, to digital? So it's a win-win situation, because now you have the game on a disc and you have the game digital. Now my next question would be, okay, so once the game is transferred to digital, is it going to fall under that terms of service / condition license and ownership agreement? So what does that look like? Okay, so if the ownership agreement is pretty much similar or the same as what PlayStation has, then that ownership piece of it is out the window, right? So we're just gonna have to wait and see what that looks like, because a lot of gamers are still saying, hey, they're voicing their thoughts and their frustrations about ownership. I get it, right? So if we was to trade games, right? So let's say if I put one of my games in my Xbox Series X, I transfer it to digital. Okay, great. Meet up with a homie or a friend. I say homie. Meet up with a homie, and I say, hey, I would like to trade Gears for Halo, right? All right, cool. So I give my friend Gears, right? He gives me Halo. So he takes the disc, he puts it in his Xbox, right? So it seems like the license, well, everything transfer over to him. So he will have the digital version of the game. Correct me if I'm wrong. He will have the digital version of the game, and he will also have the physical version of the game. So me, I would not be able to have access to Gears from that point on, and then vice versa with Halo, he will not have access to the disc version or the digital version of Halo. It doesn't even really matter if he or I go through the transfer phase at all, so we can just trade games. So let's say if I purchase a physical Xbox game, right, and I put it in my Xbox console, I do the transfer over to digital, right? So brand new game. And then I decided, I was like, you know what? Hey, I don't like this game. Not telling the truth, but I don't like this. Or even if I don't even say that, I just try to, scam the system, right? So I take the game back to GameStop and say, hey, I want a refund. Well, they're probably not going to give me a full refund, but let's say, hypothetically, they give me a refund. This whole thing is hypothetically. They give me a refund. Let's say I pay $60 for the game and they give me back $40, right? So when I go back home, I have the game digitally, right? And I still have access to the game, but I just don't have the disc for the game. So it's pretty much a win-lose-win situation. Now I'm going to put it all together. It's a win-lose-win situation. The first win is I have the digital version of the game, right? The loss is $20. I just lost $20, right? And the other win is, I lost my train of thought there. The other win is I still have the game and I was able to get a refund, $40. So I really technically only paid $20 for a new game. And I have it, and I got $40 of my money back. And the reason why I'm throwing this out there is because I believe Xbox, and I'm pretty sure I don't know what type of beta testing they're going to be doing with the insiders, but you have to think about this. There has to be certain measures in place to avoid something like this happening, because if that's the case, then gamers are going to get very smart and they'll say, you know what, I'm going to go buy this game. I'm going to digitize this game. I'm going to take the disc back to the store, get a refund. I still have the digital version of the game, and I get $40 back. And so I'm thinking like, okay, so when you purchase a physical game, a physical Xbox game, and you opt in to do the transfer from physical to digital, it's a win-win situation where you have both games. I mean, the game on the disc and digital, and you decide to take that game back for a refund. There has to be something within the system that says, okay, great, so you want a refund for this game. There has to be something that will deactivate the game, period. Deactivate the game for that individual and also on their account. And then have the game active for another potential buyer. Because if that does not happen, I'm hoping I'm making some sense here. If that does not happen, then there's going to be gamers that's going to take advantage of that. Wow. I'm trying to think of some other questions that I asked while I was having the conversation. Oh man, I can't really think of them off the top of my head, but I did notice there was a lot of questions in regard to this function. And again, I hope it works for Xbox. I really, really, really do. And that's what it's all about when you are, when you want to, do something for the gamers, right? But at the same time, it has to make sense. It has to make sense, or people are going to question your move. So I mean, before I come on here, that question has been pondering back and forth in my head, and that's the first question that I asked. Well, let's say, it doesn't matter if the gamer opt in to do the transfer or not. Will future Xbox consoles support physical media? If the answer is no, then Xbox, they just took a different approach. So which means you can only play your Xbox games on the Xbox Series console, or the Series X console. And you will not be able to play your Xbox physical games on the Project Helix when it comes out. That's only if Xbox comes out and say, hey, Project Helix is going to be all digital. It's going to be all digital. So therefore, Xbox and PlayStation has done the exact same thing. So that takes away that win from Xbox. So that's something that we're waiting on. I did hear something about an interview with Asha. I think I reposted it back out on the Next Generation Gaming X page. And there was a question that was asked, about the Helix, if the Helix was gonna be an all digital console, and she did not respond to that question. Now, it's gonna get very, very interesting, but because every day is getting closer to something coming out for both consoles, and Xbox being in the spotlight right now. It's gonna get very, very interesting on future announcements, especially when they start to talk about the Xbox Project Helix and what that entails. And if it does come to light that the Xbox Project Helix is going to be an all digital console, what would the landscape look like? What would the gaming landscape look like? How our gamers are going to respond? Okay, because the energy in the room right now is high, and what some content creators are saying and what some people are saying, oh, this looks bad for Sony. Yes, currently it looks bad in a way for Sony and how it was presented, but some people can look through it and say, wait a minute, does it really look bad for Sony? Because what is Xbox really doing here? They're allowing gamers to take their Xbox games physical and transfer them to digital. So it's almost like saying, hey, the digital route is what we're going to consider here. But we're going to allow you to, still keep your physical media games. But again, how far does that go? Does it stop at the Xbox Series X? And if it does, then that same energy has to be presented to Xbox. It's going to happen. Now, this is, a forewarning, like, hey, I still believe, this is me speaking for myself. I can't speak for anyone else. I believe Xbox is going to go fully digital. We don't know when. We're just going to have to wait and see. Now, watching this video, I thought this was Asha when it first popped up on the screen. So I'm like, is that Asha? I was like, okay, no, that's not Asha. So I was like, why is she looking like Asha? I'm like, I don't understand that, but to each their own. I try not to pass any judgment. But again, a lot of news. This week is Gamescom is still going on and on and on. Yesterday, opening night live. I believe it was awesome. We got a chance to look at Final Fantasy VII Revelations, which I'm excited for. I have 2 platinums down. I'm looking forward to a third one. We also got a chance to look at The Witcher 3 Enhanced. So I'm not a big Witcher fan. I have played The Witcher 3, but I haven't even come close to finishing it. But for those who do like The Witcher, I think it's a good deal. I think it was a free upgrade. That's very, very good. And then we got a chance to look at some The Witcher 3 DLC. I know a lot of gamers are excited about that. Nordis Fall, they started off the show with Nordis Fall. I thought that was maybe like another Demon Soul or Elden Ring, but it looked amazing, and I'm like, well, that's right up my alley. So I'm definitely looking for more on that game. And there was another game called Anata. Did I say that right? Anata. So I think I'm gonna pick up that game. I think the game comes out sometime in 2027, early 2027. I'm looking forward to that game, so I'll definitely pick that up. And we'll probably showcase that right here on the Next Generation Gaming channel. So let me share with you all what we are trying to do. So tomorrow at 9 a.m. or maybe early, we're gonna get up early, and we're going to see if we can acquire at least 2 of the Xbox 25th Anniversary Edition Series X consoles. And the reason why is because we want to do a giveaway for that console, because I think the number was like around 25,000 maybe I'm wrong. But we don't know how many consoles have already been pre-ordered, which Xbox allowed, their loyal Xbox gamers to pre-order, and I think that went live sometime today. But we are looking forward to hoping to acquire at least 2, one for Next Generation Gaming. Setup that we have here in the back, and that will look good next to the Scorpio edition of the Xbox One X, and we'll have one for a giveaway. Also, there are more giveaways being discussed right now, so we want to make sure that we support all brands. That's PlayStation, Nintendo, Xbox, and also PC. So we will not be discriminating here. We're going to want to make sure that we give something back to someone for each brand. And there's no fanboyism here. Again, we are definitely wanting to get that up and running. So, well, there's my thoughts about this disc to digital. I hope it turns out to be something good. They have all their I's dotted, all their T's crossed, and I'm talking about Xbox when it comes to this new function. And again, answer the questions that may arise when it comes to this new function, because if the Helix is an all digital console, that is going to spark an uproar. And will Xbox gamers do what PlayStation gamers are doing now? We're just gonna have to wait and see. Well, that is going to do it for this podcast. I appreciate. Let's anyone here wants to continue the discussion, we can do that. If you have any questions, and I mean, man, if you want to share your thoughts around this, I can hang on for as long as you want, and we can talk more about it. if I'm making sense. Let me know if I'm not making any sense. Trust me, I am not hating on Xbox. I would never hate on Xbox at all. It would make sense to me while we have the Xbox showcase up here, along with PlayStation, along with Nintendo. We have the original Nintendo. The Nintendo is my console. It is my preferred console. We have the Super Nintendo. I am definitely looking to find a Sega Dreamcast. I cannot find a really good one. I really do not want to go to eBay and buy one from eBay. So I am looking for a new, if there's one out there, Sega Dreamcast. It's one of my favorite consoles, and I wish I had never given it away a long time ago. But life happens, right? So I have love for all brands, but when something does not make sense, I will definitely voice my thoughts and opinions and my truths on it. I also respect others' opinions, thoughts, and truths, but it has to make sense. It really, really, really has to make sense. So, hopefully, we'll get to hear together what the Helix is going to bring to the table. Next generation is just right around the corner. We have the PlayStation 6 and we have Project Helix. So both of those consoles will be here at Next Generation Gaming. And again, we don't discriminate. We're going to have fun with both consoles, whatever they decide to bring. And we're going to just keep it moving and enjoy gaming. And all the other extra noise, we're not even going to entertain. So and that's just a part of the this whole thing here. So I think we're going to go ahead and end the stream. And for those who are watching, I really appreciate you stopping in and listening to me go on about the digital. But before I go, let me see. Let me go here and see what questions did I have. Because there may have been a question that I really wanted to ask, and okay, all right. Okay, so I cannot find the questions, and that's okay. That's okay. I'm pretty sure I'll come across them, and I'll probably talk offline in regard to this whole digital situation. Again, more giveaways are coming. We definitely are going to have some bundles. We're definitely going to get back to the gaming community. And also we're going to have some additions as well, to go along with those gaming bundles. So we're working that piece as well. So not only am I asking you all to, like, subscribe, and follow the Next Generation Gaming without giving back to you all. So once again, if you do follow us out on X.com, and you sign up an account on the Next Generation Gaming website, and you subscribe to the YouTube channel, you are automatically entered into any giveaways that we do here at Next Generation Gaming. And like I said before, I am committed to that, and those giveaways are definitely going to ramp up. And if you sign up for the Next Gen weekly newsletter, a lot of that information when it comes to giveaways or whatever we're doing here at NGG will be in that blast newsletter, so that you can stay up to date on that. So I hope you guys are enjoying Gamescom. We're going to continue to enjoy Gamescom. Any big news that come out, we'll definitely try our best to get on here and talk about what's in the airways, and hopefully we continue to get some new reveals, some exciting news. Something is about to at least show up, so that we can all be excited about, right? And then right after that, we have the Game Awards. I don't think we have anything else in between that. Tokyo Game Show, maybe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we're definitely looking to continue to celebrate gaming with you all. So again, don't forget to follow, sign up on the gaming website, and subscribe to the channel so that you are automatically entered into those giveaways. We are excited to give back to the gaming community. You don't want to miss out, because you never know, it could be you that could win. Now, as of right now, we have the Wolverine package giveaway. So for those PlayStation fans out there, it's right now available on the website. You could check out the website and see what the official rules are. Just follow the rules, and then we'll go from there. And then hopefully you may end up being the winner come September 4th at 6 p.m. is when that announcement will be made. And also we will put out a blast announcement from the Next Gen Weekly newsletter, and we will have that winners showcased on the website as we move forward. Well, that is all I have, guys. Well, you enjoy the rest of your week. Enjoy Gamescom and continue to game. Continue to do what you love. Be good, be nice to one another, be good to one another, love one another, stop the madness, and let's keep doing what we love doing. Take care of yourselves.